Okay, this is a weird one. Uh, Discussion. The nature of God as I see it. I've told this to a few people. I've promised to talk about it with a few people. Brian Mounts. Uh, I've thought about it my whole life. At age 15, I had, well, I guess you could call it a panic attack when I tried to figure out the nature of God. Was it a living creature? Because it had to be a living creature. And if it died, would we all blink out of existence? Uh, so my whole life kind of tried to figure it out. And I think now it's just almost like what you could call a scientific explanation. So you have matter, you have atoms, electrons, quarks, right down to the smallest level, which we haven't probably found the smallest level yet. Years from now, who knows? Uh, when my okra's done, when you get down to the smallest molecule, it's basically the same across the board. It's the same from my skin to the oxygen that touches it, all the way across to your face. It's all the same base molecule. And it sits in, like, think of a foundation for a house. It sits in an energy field that stretches from my skin through the air to your face across the universe. And it's the same thing. There's no difference. It's all the same building blocks. So it's almost like a continuation. Like it never ends from the edge of my skin to the oxygen. It never stops all the way across the end of the universe. It's like almost one creature. And that creature is God. Like years ago, I read something about how scientists studied that field that it creates it sends a signal from something like the smallest molecule starts as nothing and then blinks into something, and it is told to do so by the energy field. And they said the field displays like the same characteristics as brain waves, and it kind of like tripped them out a little bit. uh, did I Google that? No. I worked all day. I'm tired. I did dishes. I'm supposed to do laundry, but I'm doing my side job tomorrow so I can dig to the bottom of the drawer so I don't have to do laundry. I'm tired. I'm not Googling shit. But I read it a long time ago and it seemed like a reputable news source. I try to pay attention to that. Shout out to the page I Fucking Love Science. They started out as a little group of people trying to have fun. Now it's become like this reputable scientific news source. They started out as a little baby web page, and now they're just like this great big thing. It's pretty awesome. Oh shit, where was I? I might have had a drink or two tonight. Don't judge me. Yeah, this mesh stretches across the whole universe, and I like to believe it's conscious. Uh, People, like lots of people, have told me in different ways of forms that it feels like they have been comforted by something they can't explain. Like in different forms, through every story is something a little bit different. For me, it was nature. I felt like I was communicated through nature. It was very specific. I'm not going to talk about it now. It's for another day. Uh, Taking this into effect that this thing is conscious, and people think that because children die or whatnot, that why would something let that happen? But it's all very random. Everything's bestial. Like across universe, things explode and create life. Things explode and destroy life. It's all just random and there's no meaning to it. But sometimes people feel like they've been reached out to by something. And I don't know. I think this thing tries to build like a relationship with someone in their own way. Christianity, Buddhism, nature, science, whatever it is, whatever gives you a relationship with this thing, it tries to adhere to that and build with you. And taking all this that I've just said into effect, really, when you're talking about the control of matter, anything's possible. You could speak to people through the burning of bushes. You could decide that you want to know what it's like to experience the human experience and take shape of an embryo and a virgin. Then just kind of grow up as a child, live life, not knowing what you are because that's the point of it. You want to know what it's like. And it seems like that's not good. It seems like a lot of the stuff that happened, the miracle stuff was like in his 30s. And that's usually when men start to get their shit together. So maybe that's when it realized what he was. And when you control matter, you can do anything. You can turn water into wine. You can part seas. You can decide to not be dead. It's just, I don't know. I think about it all the time, and this is just really what makes sense to me. I'm going to pause it for a second. Okay, I had to take a little smoke break. Is he talking about his jewel? Probably not. He's kind of sketchy. So, yeah, I'm trying to quit smoking. Sometimes you have to find the right inspiration. Not dying is a good one. So, being that this is what I'm talking about, anything's possible. And if you think that your God's almighty, why would it not go by every name possible to reach out to everyone possible? Odin, Buddha, Jesus, science, Allah. I know that triggers some people. That's a different discussion altogether. But I don't know. I feel like when you dig deep, this is the truth. And I feel comfortable with it. And like I said before, I've felt like I've been communicated to by it through nature. Just like some specific shit that I'm not going to talk about right now because I'm not in the mood. And my okra's done. So fuck. Okay, bye.